And we're back with some more Monster Prom. It's been a couple of weeks, but this isn't the only video I've tried recording in that time. But I lost the save file on the last one I tried to record. Like, okay, I had a plan where I was gonna do like the 4-player, run through again. The problem is, like, I took a break in the middle, and when I came back, the game had shut down and I lost the run. So, we are going to try again. So, I've got a plan here, because in this time, I've done some research, done some, studying of my own. And what we're trying to do is, okay, we'll just get into it and I'll explain as we go. 4-player round, we're going to do the second term DLC again, full game, we're going to do the whole rigmarole again. Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to go down the line, do our 4 characters. Again, I lost some footage, so I guess I'm going to, like, reiterate some stuff, but I looked up, so yeah, we're going to have Oz. Oz, I sympathize, even though I'm going to, make them non-binary here. But, it's like, I relate to Oz the most, because I guess, like, what is Oz supposed to be? And I guess they're the concept of fear. So that's great.
I can do this.
You can, Oz. I believe in you, man. I already messed up. I'm trying to be inclusive here. Yeah, Timmara also going with they.
Here we go.
Brian, he seems... Oh, wait, no. I gotta... damn it, I messed up already. Because... Sorry, I chose the color. I did this last time, too. I'm reiterating a lot of my mistakes in the video I lost. Okay, we got Oz. Nope.
All right.
Timmara.
Let's start a fire.
Okay, Brian.
Yeah.
And Vicky.
Let's go.
I don't know, something about saying the pronouns like that feels right. It, like, the character, I know, like, they're your self-insert characters, but they each have a vibe that I like, and so I'm building my own, like, what their personalities are like in my heads and what they be into. And we have yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I know I've reiterated this every every run I've done, but, it feels like it's establishing. Sorry, just a day before I started recording. I'm on limited time. My throat is kinda sore. I'm tired, but I want to get this done. Because I want to do, like, another, like, in-depth run. I just need one more huge run for something I've got in mind. Okay. I remember clearly, 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Now the dog wants to be pet, you interrupted me last time. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. I don't know, I'm not normally into, like, the wild girls like she is. I relate to Oz. I am very introverted and shy, but Polly is just best girl. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam de Lioncourt, 4XX. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe, forever? I'm trying to remember who voiced Zoe. I gotta look up the behind the voice actors again. An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculester Howlett Packard, version 1. Volume. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And I remember reading this. Turns out Calculester is voiced by Jacksepticeye. So that's fun. And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, but we were ready to start. Alright, we're getting into it. Now, I've got some things in mind. Welcome to the Monster Prom Stupidest Pop Quiz Ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Test yourself on your levels of brain rot. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Okay, if you were the leader of a new country, what would your flag look like? Flags are all outdated symbols that lead to unnecessary nationalistic exaltation. We will replace flags with a national QR code that will provide online coupons for free burritos. You know what? I'm genuinely kind of into that. Just Garfield's face. It's a power move. There's no doubt you're the supreme leader of your land if no one stops you from making Garfield the flag of your country. I go for a simple 3-color stripe approach where each color represents one of the country's values. Blue for diplomacy, purple for patience, and red for the blood that will be spilled if anyone tries to overthrow me. Okay, again, like based on vibes of the player characters, Oz? Yeah, you know, it's like, probably would think of it in that way and probably just wants free burritos. Amara, probably just for the blood. Brian? Dopey enough where, yeah, Garfield's face. I think Vicky would be the same way. Just like that's the goofy answer. A radioactive possum just bit you. What superpower did you get? Probably rabies? I'd go to the hospital immediately. I love that, like, Sailor Moon. Okay, the incredible power of writing fanfic to so compelling that the actual creators of the TV shows decide to go with my ideas and crazy ships. God, Zoe would love us for that. The superpower of always choosing the right combination of emojis to get the desired reaction from all people, seducing my loved ones, burning my enemies, settling any argument, and even conveying complex emotional thoughts. I mean, the rabies one is really funny. I'm debating on how I want to lean. Yeah, if Oz had the power to just, like, get everything right, it would really help him. Amara... Probably, I'm trying to think of what the vibe would be with... Probably wouldn't. Okay, we'll go with superpowers. Brian would probably go to the hospital, and Vicky would, yeah, fanfiction. Sorry again, I'm going by the vibes of the characters. If you were an ice cream, what flavor would you be? Plutonium, Ikasumi? What's Ikasumi? I have to look that up. I'm pausing the video. That is already gonna take a long time. Squid octopus. Oh, wait. Okay, squid ink, soup. Ugh. Okay, meat, rainbows, and gummy bears. I mean, I like gummy bears. Double creme de la... Spicy chocolate. No, chocolate on fire! Rainbows and gummy bears. Amara, yeah, chocolate and fire. I'm just imagining, like, Brian Sungwon showed, like, meat. Vicky... Probably be into the rainbows and gummy bears, but sure, whatever that is. All right. You find your zodiac sign in the ink to be an accurate design of your own personal. Design your own personal zodiac sign. I think we got this now. The rich bitch, the now canon lovers. I think that different interpretation of Gemini, an ambiguous iguana, the happy-go-lucky ecstasy pill, the cute pup, the randomly arranged set of stars. Aw. I mean, that probably would, you know, play into Polly. I like this one, though. That's cute, actually. Yeah. Probably randomly arranged set of stars. Honestly, actually, Brian is more scatterbrained. Whatever. And the ambiguous iguana, probably. And yeah, Vicky would be a cute pup. It's all over the place, but... Okay. Because, yeah, now I've got a better idea of, like, what I'm actually aiming for. So we need certain stats to be at a certain level to appeal to every character. So, like, for example, like, what I was going for last time, because, like, I wanted Oz to get with Polly, and I thought we were doing pretty good, but I did not have any of the stats we needed. Because apparently for Polly, we need and it varies based on if you're playing a single-player game, a long, short one, or a long or short multiplayer game. So, like on a single-player, like regular game, you need 10 boldness and 15 fun to woo Polly, but in a multiplayer game of this length, we need 7 boldness and 12 fun. And both of those are pretty low for me. And like I'll go for, and I'll try to like do what I did for that. So, yeah, I want Oz to get with Polly. That's just like, that's what I want to have happen. So I gotta increase my fun and my boldness. So, by going around and doing the different events, now that I remember which one's which, because auditorium is creativity, class is smarts, library is money, outdoors is fun, gym is charm, and bathrooms is boldness. And we gotta increase a lot of these stats. So, we need the most fun, so let's do a rave. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point, there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. It ain't too fun. And then we get random interactions. You're enjoying the sound of no ear splitting You're enjoying the sound of no ear splitting shrieks filling the air, when suddenly the ear splitting shriek fills the air. And of no ear. Sorry, I misread that completely. My Cole reading is off. Zoe, what is that abominable nonsense? How dare you so much as think such filth? Much less write it much less put it on the internet. Sorry, my Cole reading is so bad. I'm trying to go fast. Miranda, I honestly have no idea what you're so upset about. I'm simply expressing myself through the noble art of fan fiction. I gotta say, these outfits are also adorable. Like, I still got the, the one setting where it's like, it randomizes all the seasonal outfits, so that's just all in the pool. Sorry. By writing a story about me, a noble and beautiful mer princess, in a forbidden romance with Nash Omahone, the son of the Prime Minister of the Air Kingdom. The Prime Minister, Zoe? I would never date anyone from such socialist nightmarescape, as some socialist nightmarescape with a Prime Minister. But this has nothing to do with you. It's not set at spooky high, it's set at creepy high. And the mer princess named Marmanda Vanderbunt. That sounds nothing like Miranda Vanderbilt. They're barely even end with the same 4 letters. Don't you think the last 4 letters are the most magical and important of all the letters in the mer monarchy culture? Why, I should have this drivel ripped into shreds with a libel knife, that the cutlery used by the most scathing of reviewers. See, Miranda? You're nothing like Marmanda. She totally would have gone with the slander spoon. I simply cannot stand by while my friend, classmate, an inferior publishes such air people sympathizer nonsense. Sorry, I'm trying to do my voices again, but it's been a long time. Again, I'm not really built for this right now. Oops. But yeah, now we gotta choose. Leave Zoe alone, Miranda. Don't you see she's done a huge favor by exposing the treachery of Marmanda Vanderbunt? You needed to go destroy Marmanda, not Zoe. Miranda's right, Zoe. A better writer wouldn't even need to put something as disgusting as the air people into a fan fiction. It just needs a cheap trick for shock value, like self-cest or mpreg. Damn. Okay. I kinda like Miranda, like for example, for both of these two. Let's take a look. I'm using like a Steam community chart that like has it all broken down. And yeah, you need certain stats to get with the characters. You need hearts, which I guess is just like positive interactions with the characters. But I don't remember if it's like, certain interactions can be worth multiple hearts depending on your stat checks or something. But so for Miranda, I need 10 charm and 10 money. But for Zoe, in comparison, I need 7 charm and 13 creativity. My creativity is very low, and I got enough. I've got enough charm, but need to increase my creativity by a lot, which could be possible, because we can get items to boost our effects. What's up, dog? Sorry, now the dog wants out. Hold on. Let's side with Zoe on this. Yes, of course, Zoe, I understand now. Your story isn't air people propaganda. It's a warning to me. Sure, if that'll get you to leave me alone. Yeah, the problem is, that was... And now the next logical step is for us to warn the air people about how quickly I'll destroy them. by writing Miranda Vanderbilt into the story to murder Marmonda Vanderbunt and Nash O'Mahone. What? No, it's not that kind of story. There are no content warnings for mindless slaughter. Not mindless slaughter, mindful execution for heinous crimes against the crown by being a mer person cavorting with an air person. It's supposed to be a tragic star-crossed romance. Before Zoe can stop her, Miranda has grabbed the phone and is making edits to Zoe's precious fic. Whoops. I gotta remember, you gotta think, very carefully. First, Miranda shall sneak into Marmonda's bedroom and have an assassin slit her throat while she sleeps, because obviously Miranda would never dirty her hands. Then Miranda shall take Marmonda's place in disguise to go meet Nash, at which point her assassin will murder him as well in the same fashion. Oh my god. How dare you just grab my fanfiction with unoriginal and repetitive murders? You mess with the fanfic, I mess with your minds. She does, and oh boy, it's not nice. Somehow, now your brain can't tell the difference between chairs and feral panthers, which leads to many unpleasant moments. You lose 2 boldness and 1 smarts. Boy, I needed that boldness for Polly. Okay. Well, meanwhile, if I just have a goal I'm looking for, so for example, last time I was trying to get Amara with Damien. So I need 14 boldness and 7 fun. Amara's boldness is pretty good. Fun is really low, though. So might as well start with what we're low on and try to increase our boldness. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. Damien's got Calculuster back into a corner. Things look heated. You head over to see what's the matter. Okay, hold on. I hate to keep pausing, but dog wants out, so back in a moment. And we're back, and I got a cat bumping my microphone. Can you move your butt? You're not a pop filter. Can you move? I don't need you crawling on me because I'm trying to, wrap myself up in a blanket. Okay, Damien's got Calculuster backed into a corner, and things look heated. You head over to see what's the matter. Quit. Oh, he looks cool. Oh, is that Chinese New Year's outfit? There's a Calculuster outfit that makes him look steampunk, and it looks great. Quit holding out on me, butthole. Sorry. I know you've got a secret weapon. Damien, please. Not all robots have a secret weapon. Bullshit. Even my dad's lawnmower has a secret weapon. Inconsistent information. Hell does not have lawns. Well, okay, it's really more of a tank than a lawnmower, and the weapons aren't so much secret as they are numerous. Hey, you're just trying to distract me by making me think about a rad tank. You're not getting off that easy. Show me your secret weapon. Come on, whip it out. You'd better defuse the situation before it turns extremely violent. But will you defuse it by distracting Damien or by revealing Cal's secret? Damien, I know where Calculuster's secret weapon is. It's in the most hidden location of all, Portugal. Hey, what about this button? It says super secret weapon, do not press. I mean, I don't know, because you look at options maybe that'll appeal to the character, or maybe it won't. If I'm just setting a goal. I'm trying to do the characters I wooed last time. What, cat? What are you staring at me for? Sorry. Can you not sit on the keyboard, please? Come on, settle in. Okay, now sit. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Some options might appeal, but I guess these are also based on certain skills. So, they're kind of like invisible skill checks. I don't know what skill you might need, but we'll go for it. So bold, secret weapon compromised. Initiate lying. Oh, you mean this button? It is only a hilarious joke. Haha. A hilarious joke, huh? Then I guess you won't mind if I press it? In the name of logical consistency, I must acquiesce. Sick! Sick! Beep boop, motherfuckers! Damien punches Calculuster's button, maybe a little harder than necessary. Secret weapon engaged, initiating codename Carpet Shredder. Oh. Everyone in the vicinity braces for impact as Calculuster unleashes the illest dance moves you have ever seen. Were you ready for this, Jelly? YN. I wasn't ready! I wasn't ready! Calculuster's dance leaves you and your classmates in tears. The only thing that this secret weapon has demolished is your heart. Phase 1 complete. Begin Phase 2. Calculuster proceeds to launch 15 cruise missiles out of his chest, totally demolishing the moon.
Whoa, that's crazy!
It's just so beautiful. The noises he makes. Oh dear, I seem to have destroyed the moon again. It's fine though, you and Damien get to rebuilding the moon with a saucy winky face on it. It's saucy and you gain 2 creativity and 1 fun. Okay, cool. We're getting somewhere.
Sure.
We got a lot of ground to cover. Okay, now, with Brian, last time he was kind of like in between Scott and Miranda. So Scott's a good boy. He's a simple boy. Scott just needs 10 hearts to win him over. So again, I don't remember how hearts work, but meanwhile, yeah, Miranda, 10 charm, 10 money. Brian's pretty okay with both, but if we need to get money, we should get money as soon as possible. So you know what? I'm gonna try for Miranda with Brian, just to see where it goes. Scott's the second best option, but we'll see how it goes. So let's go to the library. You spend some time on the library's PC, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoin, which is equal to $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so 2 money. You look up to find Liam and Scott waving their phones in each other's faces. What about this one? Damn. Liam looks cool. What about this one? Nah, I definitely swiped left on that one, bro. But this is my best picture. But it's not even a picture of you. It's just a photo of a stop sign wearing a top hat. It's artistic? I don't know. Maybe if it was a picture of a fire hydrant. I'm just like, I know it's Aaron Hansen as Scott, so I'm like, do I do Aaron Hansen protagonist voice, or do I do, like, Aaron? Okay. Well, it's not as if your pictures are in any way superior. What are you even doing in this one? Smiling? See? Unacceptable. But I like smiling. Are you sure it's wrong? Of course I am. Look, I'll even bring in an impartial third party. You're renowned for your horny dating app TM success. What's your secret? I don't smile with my face. I also draw a smiley face on my bare chest. I shock and amaze them with my custom momentagram figure, sepia mustache enigma. I mean, I feel like both of these appeal to Liam more, honestly. But this is funny, so... Whoa, dude! That's like 6 times as many smiles! 2. It's 2 times as many. Bro, who has time for math at a time like this? I gotta go find a Sharpie. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
This is gonna be like that time I passed out at that football party, except with smiles instead of dicks. That is technically correct. You wish you were as easy to please as Scott. You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun. Hey.
Let's go.
All right, Vicky. Okay, and Vicky, we were doing pretty good with Vera. But Vera is a picky bitch who needs a lot of stats. Yeah, last time I thought we were doing good with Vera, and I just like the idea of, like, the bouncy, geeky girl winning over the, like, strict, like, strict rich bitch. But, okay, so 13 hearts, 12 smarts, we're kind of close, 9 charm, a little far, and 8 money. Weirdly, Vera doesn't need as much money as Miranda. But, okay. So, we need a lot of charm, but we are okay on... Well, we're getting close on smarts. So, depending on what we want to press. You know what, let's go to the class and increase smarts. Once we reach 1 threshold, we can try and focus on another one. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometime after all that monster nonsense and the dating sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. Against the expected, you spot Scott and Liam engaged in what seems to be an intense conversation. They seem so into it that you can't resist the urge to ask them what's going on. Aw, that looks like a cool outfit. I know there's like a spin-off game, Monster Camp. I wonder if that's a outfit from that. We're discussing this recent novel, 2 Lights. It isn't a novel, it's a rad movie with lots of cool dudes with amazing abs. Well, it's actually based on a novel, and it's anything but rad. It's cultural trash. Sorry. But I decided to like it ironically. The thing is, there's that human girl with 2 guys who like her. But the guys are part of the 2 enemy human races. the wild shirtless humans and the mysterious deep look giving humans. And it seems these types of humans can't stand each other. Oh, and the deep look giving humans shine in the sunlight. Did you know that's actually a lesser known trait of some humans? It's funny that Liam, of all characters, is having this conversation. The thing is, the next movie will be released soon, and we're super hyped. Ironically. We can't wait, bro! We need to satiate our hunger for two lights. This is your opportunity to show these two you're well-versed when it comes to satiating urges. Go for it! Let's cosplay. Let's go shirtless. We should write a nuanced play based on it. Totally not fanfic. I don't know. I'm wondering if, like, you know, the shirtless applies to Scott, because I know this is a Twilight reference, and that kind of like Jacob, so it's like, I think he can relate to that, even though in this version he's not a monster. But we're already appealing to Scott with Brian, so let's try appealing to maybe Liam, even though I don't know if he thinks fanfic is art. Oh, I see it. A nuanced pastiche involving the characters of two lights, throwing a new light over their fears and desires. And over their abs! Yeah, sure. With an unexpected twist that will elevate the strengths of the original Ovier. Something subtle yet powerful. Something like the rival humans ditching the girl and fucking each other's brains out. Yeah, I like that. It's artistic, because of reasons. That's gotta be a parody where just like Edward and Jacob just got with each other. And if they're nude, that means more muscles and stuff. I like that. Sure, it sounds like a high form of it sounds a lot like a high form of art and nothing like thirsty fanfic. You're some kind of promoter of the arts. You gain 2 creativity and 1 smart, and that tips us over on the smarts we need for Vera. Let's trade places. Everybody chooses a movie. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. How can I not think of a freaking movie? What was the last one I watched? That's what I'm trying to think of. Transformers 1. Player orders decided based on how weird it would be to watch porn based on the selected movies. Start debating now. I mean, it exists, but given how the story, you know, oh god, the toxic yaoi of like Optimus and Megatron in that movie. Okay, random. Sorry, those questions would be fun to debate with other people. But since I can't do that, I'm playing along, but we'll randomize.
Let's do this!
Alright. Okay. So now we got options, because now we can choose our seats. And the thing with Timmara? Because what I think we're going to do is, we're going to go visit the shop.
Show me that money.
Because now we can buy items to, like, boost our stats. Or we can get a random one, which would be interesting. But, you know, these increase certain stats. Like, that badass tattoo obviously increases boldness. I think this one increases charm? That one might increase fun, I'm not sure. Or, that should be... I'm guessing that's creativity. And other stuff. But, so we're gonna get the badass tattoo, increase our boldness. There we go. Nothing better than the smell of money. Well, actually, there are many better smells, but you know what I mean, right? There we go. If we can't actually get the stats by working hard, we can boost them. So, you know, now we got enough boldness for Damien, and actually we have enough money or fun for Damien as well. So, mainly we just gotta keep having good interactions, and at least we could boost up other stuff in case we want to appeal to another character. Or, you know, making sure our stats stay high so we can deal with those characters. So, again, Hearts I'm a little confused on. I have to reread how that actually works, but we're getting somewhere. Because, yeah, I was going to have Timmara hang out with Damien, but let's have Vicky hang out with Vera. You find Damien and Vera contemplating a huge slab of unidentifiable prime meat. Alright, Damien, I know we had our share of disagreements during the convoluted poaching expedition, like when you told me not to bring all my knives. But I trust we can put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labors. You mean the meats of our labors? Yes, together we will enjoy this raw, bloody cut of meat as a symbol of our... Wait, Raw and bloody? You mean you're not gonna try using fire on it? Of course I used fire. I specifically instructed the chef to prepare this meat while glancing briefly at a lit stove. Did the fire ever, touch the meat? What would be the point of that? A cut this fine can only be eaten ultra rare. Like hell it can. You wait here whilst I get my culinary flamethrower. Damien, please. Let's be reasonable about this. I'm not doing Vera's voice very well. Oh, good. I forgot I had a bottle of water near me. Is I might go. Okay. What is reasonable? If we can't come to an agreement, let's appeal to an arbitrary third party. Vicky will surely make the intelligent choice for us. Isn't that right? My word, the steak is too cooked already. Rub some ice on it and douse it in blood, quick. The only correct way to enjoy steak is after its char remains have been retrieved from a burning building. That's funny. As Vicky, we're appealing to Vera, so we'll try that. Quite right, quite right. Someone turn off the heat. Get a frost wizard in here. Fetch me more blood from the blood bank. What the fuck? I'm not gonna eat a big chunk of raw meat. How am I supposed to ensure maximum suffering without fire? Oh darn, guess I'm going to have to enjoy this whole juicy steak by myself. Whatever, I'm gonna go burn down a burger joint and eat whatever survives the fire. Good for you, Damien. Live your best life. Vera slips you a thick stack of cash under the table. Unfortunately, she pays you in Vera bucks. More fortunately, your stack of Vera bucks is redeemable for 4.5 minutes of intimate eye contact. Juicy. Alright, I don't think we gain stats from these interactions. It's just, hanging out. Oz? Again, I'm trying to appeal to characters. We're gonna hang out with Polly and Liam. Liam and Polly aren't alone at their table. They're flanked by 2 beefy hobgoblins in school security uniforms. What do these 2 have bodyguards now? What? Wait, what? Do these 2 have bodyguards now? Blech. They aren't bodyguards, they're food guards. Polly looks great in that outfit. Principal Giant Spider found out we weren't eating during lunch, so he's assigned us guards to us because he thinks we have an eating disorder. And we do have an eating disorder. It's called being dead. Except it's not an eating disorder. It's an identity and a lifestyle. Death style. Whatever. The point is that they won't leave us until we've eaten our food, which will be never. And I have a meeting at the Smug Superiority Club to conduct next period. I can't be late. If you could just figure out a way around these food guards for us, I'd be super grateful. Like in a sexy way. Yeah. Well, you can't say no to that. Time to enact your fiendishly clever plan. Dump all of Polly's food on a Liam's plate. Dump all of Liam's food on a Polly's plate. Yeah, I'm guessing this is. I just can't help but wonder. It's like, is this gonna backfire on us somehow? With all the deftness and raw sexuality of Indiana Jones, you empty Polly's food on a Liam's plate and his lap. Stop that! It's too much food! I can't even artfully arrange it for a decent food pick. Meanwhile, I seem to have eaten 100% of my food on my plate. No problem, nothing to see here. Luckily for you and Polly, the hobgoblins are complete idiots with no object permanence. They instantly believe Polly's lie. You traitors! I thought we were in this together! You thought? That was your first mistake. I stay high all the time, so I never think. You and Polly ditch the cafeteria, and then ditch school, and then do so many drugs you end up in a ditch. So responsible.
Sure.
Alright. Do we appeal to... I'm debating. It's like, again, Scott would be easy to please, and I kind of like the idea of, like, Scott and Brian. But it's like, I want to see if I can get Vera, because I think that's... Miranda, because I think that's interesting. Yeah, we'll go for it. You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda has locked one of her eating serfs into an Iron Maiden. You're unfazed, but Calculester is very fazed. Friend Miranda, isn't locking... Oh, sorry, Miranda looks so cute in that. Isn't locking your unpaid intern into a spike-filled sarcophagus unethical? Unethical? Unethical, adjective, inconsistent with rules and standards of ethics. Ethics? Oh, you mean those things poor people have instead of royal titles. But I thought that ethics were a critical part of being a good organic creature. That's a common misconception. The key to being good is having a lot of money and punishing anyone who dares disrespect you. For example, this saucy serf dared to put ketchup on the hot dog she was eating on my behalf. As if I were the sort of person to put ketchup on a hot dog. 48 hours in the Iron Maiden should teach her.
Error! Error!
Warning, friend statements are inconsistent with internal moral compass. External crisis imminent. Uh-oh. Quick, set Miranda straight. Or set Calculuster crooked. What's this, Calculuster? Disagreeing with Miranda? Looks like it's disrespectful prison time for someone else, too. Miranda, let's punish your surf in a different way. Say by giving her a frowny face sticker with her, with really aggressive glitter. I just wonder... Again, it's like some of these I feel like could backfire. Calculuster doesn't deserve our scorn, but let's see if this one works.
My knight in shiny armor.
Ooh, right you are, Brian. Luckily, I always keep the second Iron Maiden on hand for emergencies. An Iron Maiden is an effective form of punishment for me, as I am made of steel and do not require sleep or freedom. However, I understand that punishing me is important to you, and so I will attempt to appear upset. Engage lamentation! Oh no, please, I am punished! That's more like it. Maybe you'll think twice before disagreeing with me in the future. I think trillions of times per second, and for the sake of simplicity, yes, I agree to think at least twice. Calculuster remains in the Iron Maiden for the rest of lunch. He doesn't seem to mind, and you get some alone time with Miranda. Nice. Alrighty, let's trade places. Sorry, I like, again, Brian and Scott seems like a fun ship, but, like, I like the idea of, like, the dopey Brian winning over the genocidal princess. Everybody chooses an object. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. The Xbox controller that's in my hand. Player orders decided based on how interested to watch the... Player orders decided based on how interested to watch... the Kazakhstan version of The Lord of the Rings if the version of the ring was replaced by this object. Imagining Borat, with an Xbox controller. Huh. I'm moving on from that. Imagining Sacha Baron Cohen as Gollum, and it's so strange. Alright, we're almost done with one day. It's a little slow going, but there's a lot happening. I don't know if this is really efficient, but I'm having fun. Let's see. Okay, so to get with Vera, I got a goal I'm reaching for. We need a little bit more money. Well, we got the smarts, we need more charm, and we need money. But Brian, for my plan, also needs money. So I'm not sure... Well, we gotta really build up our charm first. Like, money only is really effective for 2 characters, and in case we don't reach those thresholds, let's take Vicky to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. You spy Vera and Liam engaged in their favorite pastime, a variation of people watching called monster judging.
So pathetic.
Do you see that? Do you see what she's wearing? News flash, lime green stripper boots do not go with chupacabra fur. At least she made a choice. I've already seen 6 people wearing the same Air Gorgon sneakers. We really are the lucky ones, Liam. Most people are just absolutely hideous. But even their hideousness is mediocre. Most people are hideous, but I have yet to see one who is the most hideous. I wonder what such an abomination would even look like. True hideousness is on the inside, in your organs. A person with their organs on the outside would be the most hideous. A toned body, symmetrical face, nice features, because traditional beauty standards are hideously mainstream. I'm debating. I feel like that bottom answer would appeal to Liam. I don't know. I don't know if these would, work for either of them. We'll go with the top one. Ha! Yes, I've always said that a person's insides could be even worse than their shell. A passing hermit crab dragon hybrid glares at her, but Vera doesn't seem to care. I mean, unkempt eyebrows are gross enough, but an unkempt esophagus, the mind reels. I will admit, as repulsive as I find most people, it will be hard for me to ignore an exposed circulatory system. And there's nothing more hideous than being drawn to repulsive people just because you're thirsty. I can relate. I've seen Polly draw so many I've seen Polly draw some pretty repulsive lowlifes herself when she's thirsty. Of course, that's a different kind of thirst, but the principle certainly holds. The innocent joy of bonding over mutual derision of the appearances of others. You gain 2 fun and 1 creativity. Yay!
Sure.
I'm not sure what to do with Brian. Maybe get more money? Well, okay. What we need for Miranda, 10 charm, and 10 money. Okay. What might... but that would spend money, and I don't want to do that. I want to spend... well, because we could get a random item as well, and that maybe could help us. I'm debating. We'll play it safe? We'll go to the library. That day you spend some time in the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? You gain 2 money. Scott and Miranda seem to be arguing about something. Your sweet mediation skills are clearly needed. No. Oh. Oh, okay. I had this interaction on my on a recording I had that I lost the footage, or I lost the playthrough of. No, I know our football team is called the Spooky High Spooky Monsters Who Spook, but who also play sports. But who are our mascots? Our mascot? Oh, dang, you're right. We don't have one. Also that outfit. Oh, what about Misha the Mermaid? Mermaids are monsters. No way, too girly. Try this. Wally the Werewolf. Why's it gotta be a werewolf? We're the monsters, not the werewolves. Yeah, well, we're not the mermaids either. Maybe the problem is that the team name is trying to cover a huge diverse group of people with a single label. No, Coach is never wrong. We're just not thinking hard enough. Think. Hey, you look like a hard thinker. What mascot should we use for our team? Genetically your cross. Okay, yeah. I remember this, because I chose, just find a regular human, dress him up as a business suit, and make him the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Corporate greed, that's the real monster. But then it's just sort of but aren't we monsters? It's our whole thing. But again, that could be the skill check. So, sorry. We'll just genetically engineer a cross between every kind of monster at the school. Head of a werewolf, tail of a monster, hair of a Medusa, angst of a vampire. We'll call it Abe the Abomination. Let's try that option, see what happens. Finally, an idea that represents the true diversity of our school. We can use Daddy's Gene Lab. Let's see. In order to fit all the monster parts in, the mascot will have to be about 100 feet tall. That's sing-songy. Covered in nightmarish appendages and moist tentacles. Which means it shall provide great shade on hot game days. The tentacles can hold umbrellas. Huzzah! Yeah, because deadly genetic experiments are always the shortcut to a girl's heart. Question mark? Gain 2 smarts and 1 boldness. Yay! Not the stats we need for this, but fine.
Let's do this.
Timmara. Let's see. We got what we need for Damien. We just got 14 boldness, 7 fun. Okay, yeah, we gotta increase our fun. So, yeah, I guess go rave. Damn, looking great. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one, the one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll, and the president. The blow-up doll, the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you, and hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter, and it turns into 2 fun. Later, you hear some kind of muffled squawking, and you see that Damien's backpack seems to be thrashing violently.
Greetings, fellow classmate.
Aw, that's so cute. Yay, Amara is here. I've been waiting all day to show someone Damien's cock. Okay, probably means bird, based on the context clues, but... Miranda, do you ever listen to yourself? Miranda pulls Damien's cock out of his backpack, and the rooster begins preening himself contentedly. I was just like, and the rooster pops out of his backpack, too. Isn't he the sweetest little thing? Yeah, we're gonna use him for cockfighting. Specifically, we're gonna have him cockfight the cockfighters to teach them a lesson about why you shouldn't make cocks cockfight. Now we just gotta find a way to make sure that our cock wins the anti-cockfighting cockfight. Lift the rooster spirits by a romantic proposal. Give your cock a cock ring. This cock is an expert on violence. You are, Damien. Go undercover as a rooster. I mean, that sounds more interesting, and it would give Damien the chance to burn something.
Fucking metal.
Oh yeah. Oh man, how did I not think of that? I love finding opportunities for violence. With that, you and Damien and Miranda get to work on Damien's incredible chicken outfit. It's sort of just a yellow jumpsuit with feathers haphazardly glued to it, but people are dumb, so it might work. You follow them to the cockfight, where Damien immediately begins to fight the cockfighters with all his skills at violence, and his very convincing rooster impression. "Bacow, motherfuckers!" Damien yells, punching someone in the face. "Cock-a-doodle fucking do!" "Squawk! I can only fly 200 feet," he says as he delivers a flying kick to the knee. "Cheap, cheap squawk! I live on every continent but Antarctica, and I can live for 15 years!" he shouts as he karate chops someone's clavicle. You're not sure that actual roosters just scream facts about themselves to prove their identities. But Damien has won the fight by a landslide, and you can tell he's thrilled with the violence, and with you. Gain 2 boldness and 1 fun. Yes, that's what we needed. I don't know if having a super high stat, or like something being super high, like fills in any gaps or does something for us in the end, but we can try. Okay, Oz. Now for Polly, we need 12 fun and 7 boldness. We are very low on boldness, but we got enough fun. So I guess let's just go to the bathrooms and try to get bold. Oh wait, no. Yeah, 7 boldness, 12 fun. We are falling behind, but we're trying. The day you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are and for the rest of eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way! The graffiti says, "I'm bold as fuck." And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall! A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, "Well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold," and then gives you 2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. Meanwhile, Zoe seems to have trapped Polly in some sort of eldritch binding circle. This should be good. Oh, that sweater. Tell me. Girl, where's your chill? I already told you like a million times how I died. Yeah, but each time you told me something different. Tried to fuck a toaster, suffocated by good booty, gun salad. I've heard them all. But what's the truth, Polly? Huh?
Hey!
It's none of your business. No, but it is my hobby, and hobbies matter. Hobbies matter, Polly. Plus, the fans have a right to know. Fans have a right to leave me the hell alone. Secrets are sexy. If secrets are so sexy, then how come God invented online encyclopedia? What? You're a god. You know that's not true. Now let me out of this binding circle. I've got haunted math next period. Sure, I'll let you out if you tell me how you really died. Polly gives you a pleading look. Pleasing. So he gives you an excited look. As usual, it's up to you to figure out who to help. Polly's right. Secrets are sexy, and I'll prove it with my new espionage AU. Spooky, highly classified. Zoe deserves to know the truth, and if you tell it to her, Polly, I'll give you a huge bag of cocaine. Yeah, I'm debating. It's like these options seem like they would appeal to the other. Because if we distract Zoe, I can't remember if it's like distract Zoe or Polly would really be into the cocaine. Let's try the first one. No, wait, never mind.
So effing cool.
God. Wowza, you wrote an entire espionage AU? Can I see? Of course you did. You have a fanfic for every occasion. You reach into your backpack and pull out. This is not a fanfic. This is a piece of old beef with top secret written on it in cake frosting. Why'd you have that in your backpack? Is that a sexy secret? It may be a secret, but it's about as sexy as a trucker cap full of split pea soup.
We tried.
Maybe you should write a fanfic about that, about what the hell is wrong with Oz. God damn it. Maybe I should. Hey Oz, what's wrong with you? Tell me. You try to run, okay, but Zoe already trapped you, in a binding circle. You miss your next class and lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. Damn it, I need that fun! Okay, Brian, something happened to you, Brian.
Sure.
That night, you head to the club with all your coolest friends, Liam, Polly, Vera, Oz, and Vicky. I think I had this interaction last time too. Unfortunately, when you get to the front of the line, the bouncer and his massive club tell you Vera and Polly are banned. Nope, this is a different one. Banned? What? Just because last time we were here, I spiked everyone's drinks with Timmara toxin and then charged them for them all for the antidote. Unfair! That was hilarious. It's not a crime if it's hilarious. I'm pretty sure that's how the law works. Well, don't just stand there, ladies. Seduce the bouncer. Use your wiles for the common good. Excuse you? Since when is it my job to use my sexuality to get into clubs? I totally would, but the last time I had sex with this bouncer, I turned into his dead mom partway through as a joke, and now I don't think he likes me. You could listen to these three argue all night, but you'd rather do it while drunk, so you suggest the most obvious candidate. Odds, it's hard to admit, but you could charm the pants off a statue, and have on several occasions. Vicky, no kidding, I once watched her seduce the entire population of Timmara from orbit. I don't know if this is based on our character stats. Hold on. I'm trying to remember. Use your memory. Okay, that's fair. Definitely Oz does not have the charm. I don't know if Vicky does either. I'd like to appeal to Oz. Oz, you can do it, maybe. Yay! Your plan is simple, yet effective. You and Oz are each devastatingly sexy on your own. So you hoist Oz onto your shoulders and wrap the two of you in a trench coat, effectively doubling your sexiness. I was gonna say, Oz... Okay. So the bouncer is speechless. He's never seen a monster so tall, so leggy, or so alluring. Also, the bouncer is an idiot. You get in, no problem. Ah, the old sexy trench coat gag. Classic. I can't believe that actually worked. The trench coat isn't even designer. I must say, I appreciate your use of a bleak strategy to accomplish your objective. Polly, Vera, and Liam are all extremely impressed by you and Oz. A little aroused, too. You both gained 2 fun and 1 charm. Okay, that was the fun I needed. Could have had more, but... Everyone chooses a historical figure. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Benjamin Franklin. That was the first thing that came to mind. Picture this. 5 years ago, the historical figure's time traveled to our times. The other reason they were brought to our time was to produce Naruto AMVs. Player orders decided based on who would produce the most emotionally heartbreaking epic Naruto AMVs. That's like the second Naruto, question they've had. Ben Franklin? I don't know if he'd be... Actually, no. Ben Franklin might make very interesting Naruto X Sasuke AMVs. Okay, we are falling behind on my goal for Polly. So we need still 7 boldness, 12 fun. I am way behind on both. Just a second. Okay, back. I was gonna put a pause in anyways, but I heard something outside my door and I couldn't find anything, so I'm not terrified at all. Anyways, okay, continuing on. But alright, so we got Oz starting, and I need to increase their fun and boldness. Did I misgender Oz earlier? Even though I'm the one who set the parameters up and I'm just that bad at it. Okay, well, library's locked up because of the shop, but that's actually where we should go. So, because we got some money, let's go to the shop, because we can do some cheat. We need more fun and more boldness for Polly, but if we get these, I hope these increase fun, because it makes sense.
See you later.
Yes! Okay, there we go. And, that gives us money enough to increase our fun to, our threshold that we have to reach. Now we just got to work on our boldness. And hopefully we don't reduce any of our stats as we go. Okay, Brian. Brian needs more money, but can't go to the library now. So, for Miranda, charm could be a little bit higher. Problem is, I'm doing overlap between... trying to woo both Vera and Miranda. But, okay. So, I guess go for charm? So let's have Brian go to the gym. That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it, they decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team leader's charm. The commitment amazes your whole team, and the spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and take 2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. You notice Polly's bent over her phone, while Miranda tries to peek over her shoulder. Something really interesting must be going on Polly's phone. When you get closer, though, you see that Polly's just on horny dating app TM, again, swiping right on everybody. Miranda seems entranced, though, and a little worried. What did you say this was called again? Horny dating app TM? And is it an app for finding true love? Sure.
How
But
majestic.
I never knew. I have spent countless hours going through royal balls and kissing frogs and pretending to be in a magical slumber, or pretending to be in a magical slumber. Blech. But I could simply have been using this app. I mostly just use it for collecting dick pics. What are these dick pics? Tokens of affection? Oh, alas, to be so far behind in my quest for love. I am 19 years old, practically an old maid, and only now learning of this. Oh, how will I ever make up for lost time? Oh, God. Don't worry, I'll coach you in the mysterious ways of horny dating app TM. You'll have a whole harem in no time. You still don't have horny dating app TM? Why should you worry about why should you worry having horny dating app TM when you can actually own horny dating app TM? Why don't you just buy the entire company? I feel like that would appeal, right? I'm debating. Again, some of these just like, well, again, it's also based on skill checks. We'll give it a shot. Ah, yes, of course. I will simply purchase the app and require all of its most attractive and heroic users to date me. It is exactly how Father met my mother, except with the Indian Ocean instead of horny dating app TM. Polly, I will give you $230 million for horny dating app. I mean, okay, but like, I don't actually own the company. What do you even mean? I thought you said you had horny dating app TM. Yeah, on my phone. I have a copy of the app. I don't own any successful internet startups. Oh yes, I had forgotten you were poor. I'm so sorry. It's cool.
I must depart.
Well, anyway, I'm off to buy horny dating app TM. Now, goodbye. I did the punctuation wrong. Have fun? Now might be a good time to uninstall horny dating app for your phone. Meanwhile, you gain 2 creativity and 1 smart. I was hoping she would give us a cut.
Let's do this!
Okay, so I think we might have the stats we need for Damien with Timmara. Let me double check. Boldness and fun. Just checking something real quick. Yeah, we got... Oh, wait, no. We need a little bit more fun. But we can do that with another rave! Timmara's not doing any studying. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. At one point, Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal 2 fun from him. Hooray! You're doing your thing when Wild Damien suddenly appears.
Noob.
Hey you look like you have nothing better to do. I need a mount for the prom, because walking is for losers. And also because I lost my driver's license after I drove my motorcycle through another Sunday school picnic. But I won't take just any lame-ass mount. I need the best creature in hell. So let's brainstorm. If you don't answer in the next 10 seconds, I'm putting a bit in your mouth and riding you. Well, I mean, don't threaten me with a good time. We're talking hell here, so a goat, but not just any goat. A goat that's a real asshole. What about that giant gelatinous 50-nosed creature at your house that spits bile and eats corpses? I'm not sure which one to go for here. I mean, if he hasn't thought of this one... This feels obvious, and that was making me think it won't work. I guess let's give it a shot. Oh, you mean the Cradle of Filth? That's not a creature. It's what used to replace our swimming pool. It's what we used to replace our swimming pool. Though I could put it on wheels and arrive on it. Of course, I'll have to inform the superintendent not to bring anything flammable. Or, no wait, everything flammable. You make a mental note to bring a gas mask to prom. The fact that you're going despite the danger means you gain 3 boldness. Okay, we're getting a threshold. Or we're getting like a buffer. Okay. Meanwhile, we got enough smarts for Vera here. We need more charm. Ooh, we are way behind on charm, but we can't get money. So, maybe we just go to class again and create a smart buffer. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Who would have thought that class could actually be useful? What a nice surprise. You gain 1 valuable lesson. Good luck trying to use that in this game, and 2 smarts. Afterward, you discover you've been poisoned, and only Vera has the antidote. She does this all the time. It's how she invites you to hang out.
Hey there.
There you are. Thank you so much for coming. I'm embarking on a new criminal enterprise, and I need a concierge. The idea is simple, yet brilliant. Think Uber, but for killing people. I call it murder. But it turns out the market is flooded with assassination apps and blood. I need to find a way to get ahead of the pack, and since you're such a good advisor, differentiate yourself by using only services that offer free-range organic murders. Viral marketing. Literally tailor a highly contagious virus to make people love murder. I feel like this is going to make or break our relationship with Vera here. I'm not sure what to pick. Viral marketing. I mean, she'd probably be into that, right? She knows how to use social media. She seems well connected. You can do that? Great! You can use my private chemical weapons laboratory. And so, this is working better than I ever could have imagined. Demands for murder has gone through the roof since you released that virus. Sure, the side effects include vomiting, bloody tears, male lactation, cobra feeds, time dilation, rigor mortis, rectal teeth, renegade spleen, microaggressions, sudden tattoos, hair trauma, liquefaction, and coughing. But it's well worth it for the profits I'm raking in. Plus, I'm making a literal killing selling people the antidote for all those side effects. It's not an actual antidote, though. It's actually just heroin. Same difference. Did you know they used to give heroin to babies as a cough suppressant? Yeah, the real world is exactly as amoral as the video game. But whatever, you gain 2 creativity and 1 money. I need more money. Let's trade places. Everybody choose a place. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. By place, I'm just thinking country, like Japan. Player orders decided based on how likely you would make your children change schools if after their current school is made inaccessible due to renovations, you were told that it would be holding classes in this place for the next 3 months. I mean, you know. So I guess like place, they were probably thinking of like a store or something, and I was thinking of my work, but I go place, like a country or another continent? Okay. Well, now this is just like a schmooze section. Okay. I'm debating on where to go. There's also like the extra character. I know there's an achievement for like always spending your lunch, doing a whole playthrough with spending your lunches with alternate characters. So I'm debating who I want to talk to. Well, okay, what I also can do, I'm debating. Okay. You know what? We're gonna try this. We're gonna go to the shop again with Oz, and we're gonna get the random present. What do we got? A drawing from a random kid. I know the composition is not that great and the color palette lacks depth, but fuck you, it's a gift. I don't think that did anything for us.
Let's go.
Well, that didn't help. Okay, Vicky, the plan was I should have gone to Polly with Oz, but I have a feeling that's not gonna work out at this rate. So, yeah, it's kind of split up, so we'll do Vicky to Vera and Polly. Aw, they both look so good. Okay, you take your seat, and if you didn't know any better, you would say that it seems like Vera and Polly are almost more interested in their phones than they are in you. And you do know better, and you know that, yes, that is exactly what's happening right now.
Hey there.
It's nothing personal, Vicky. It's just that Polly and I are very engrossed in texting our financial slaves. Financial slave. Sorry.
Hey.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to compete with some guy whose fetish is buying you anything you want. That's my fetish, too. Not at buying things for people, having people buy things for me. Duh. Good thing he's rich enough to take care of both of us. You know what they say, true friendship is sharing secrets and financial slaves. Still, I do worry that this arrangement might not be sustainable. What happens if he runs out of money? Our cash flow instantly stops, besides being handed everything you want on a platter. In this case, the platter being an online money transferring platform. Is almost boring. Yeah, I get that. It's a little less boring when you're on as much acid as I am right now, but I see what you mean. Business venture, then maybe it would get interesting, and we could continue to profit even after he's gone broke from catering to our every whim. I mean, how interesting do you think business actually is? Since he's so obsessed with us, we should just tell him to do something totally insane and see if he does it. I don't know, a weirdo giving away his money and getting into hijinks is great and all, but I want to start making real money. And I think money is fine and all, but my favorite currency is chaos. Seems like the ladies are at a very exciting crossroads. Maybe a random bystander can give them a nudge in the right direction. Tell him to marry a llama. You can easily grow this arrangement into a business. Just escalate and delegate. Have the financial slave go and acquire his own financial slave to give him money, and then have that financial slave go and find a financial slave. I feel like this is totally in keeping. I mean, again, this is more like appealing, so Peel de Vera, this should work. That would increase our income exponentially immediately. Sorry, I'm not breathing enough. Which are two of my absolute favorite adverbs when it comes to monetary gain. I mean, one financial slave between the two of us is already strangely a lot to handle, so managing the entire army of them sounds draining. But as long as it's a pyramid scheme, and we're on the top of the pyramid, where we don't have to actually deal with lowlifes, who cares? Meh, I think I'll just go check on my toilet line. Don't worry about her. Polly wouldn't know a good business idea if it slapped her on the ass. Which happened one time, actually, but it's a long story, so forget it. Anyway, we can tell people in order to become official certified financial slaves, they have to buy a kit of supplies. And they'll start with a dirt slave, and then if they get 5 financial slaves under them, they can become a pathetic ground slave. And then they can work their way all the way up to gold, diamond, platinum, Sao Chow Mocha Grand Supreme slave. Sao Cow, whatever. This is a great idea, Vicky. We should go write the business plan together and prepare to profit. Did Vera just say she wants to profit with you? Holy shit, Vera sharing her cash flow is like third base for her. Awesome! I wish we got a cut. Alright, we'll have Brian go with Scott and Miranda. Sorry. Taking a breath. You waltz over to Miranda and Scott's table to find them peering suspiciously into a burger. Secret sauce. What dread mysteries do you conceal? I think we did this one before.
Awesome, bro.
Whoa, do you think the secret sauce can talk? Cool. Hey, secret sauce, what are you made out of? No, Scott, my question was rhetorical. Awesome, mine was loud. Oh, it's no use. We will never discern the active ingredient of this delicious secret sauce. Unless you have an idea, Brian. The blood of your father's enemies, Miranda. That's why it's so delicious. You're overthinking this, Scott. It's a sauce made of secrets. I want to appeal to them both, but we're doing pretty good with Miranda, so... I can't remember what option I did before with them. Blood of the enemies. Blood of the air people? I didn't know the high school cafeteria cared about my family's ancient rivalry. And everyone knows the air people bleed candy syrup and barbecue sauce. I should have known. You know, I don't normally eat food myself. I have serfs for that, but I may have to make an exception. Oh, more blood? But I eat blood all the time, like pretty much every full moon. Scott's a little disappointed, but you don't care. You're busy sharing a saucy burger with Miranda.
Let's do this!
And yeah, put Amaro with Damien and Liam. When you reach Liam and Damien's table, you find it absent of food, but covered in paperwork. Do we really need all these special forms? Sorry. Can't we just write death threats on regular paper? For the last time, Damien, substantive change within an administrative system requires mastery of the mechanisms of bureaucracy. Blah, blah, blah. So many words. What if we wrote the death threats on real fancy paper? Really fancy paper. Liam turns to address you. As you can see, my mastery of realpolitik has caused me and him to embrace an unlikely ally in my quest for reform. I have no idea what he's saying, I just want the cafeteria food to stop being so fucking boring. You see, our interests are aligned. I too desire a menu less pedestrian. Sure, either way, we're stuck on the last bit. We want the menu to change, but we don't know what to change it to. Yes, we have an idea. We have indeed encountered a culinary block. Perhaps you can suggest something appropriately artistic. I just bit my tongue. A white plate of single sprig of parsley in the center, an essence of minimalism. A bowl of knives, the essence of knives. Now that's interesting. Knives. Seems a bit didactic. Didactic? Well, Let's see how didactic it is when I'm stabbing faces with a bowl full of knives. You don't know what didactic means, do you? Honestly, I don't either. Nope, but I know how funny it'll be to watch a bunch of nerds try and finish a knife bowl. Damien's application to add knives to the menu is a success. He starts holding daily knife eating contests. There are no winners except Damien, who thinks it's hilarious, and you, who came up with this. Good job. Dog wants out again. Everybody choose an animal. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Dog, because that's the one I'm petting right now. Player order is decided based on how likely it would be for the selected animal to take over humankind. Start debating now. You are at the bottom of the list because you're such a lazy little butt. You're lovable. Well, you literally run from responsibility, but you're such a good puppers. Okay, random. Okay. Yeah, the problem is, Vicky and Brian... Well, Brian's doing better than Vicky, I think.
Sure.
Because Brian only needs a little bit more money, and he's kind of got it covered. Okay. Hold on. Dog wants out, so let me think on this. Okay, back. Sorry, lots of starts and stops. Okay. But continuing on. So, yeah, Brian goes first. How much money... I gotta remember, I can pull up everyone's stats. I wish it would show you, oh, even doing this shows you, like, what what hearts, or what, stats you can get. I didn't even realize. Okay, either way. So, let's see. The problem is, Vicky needs the most money in order to, well, no. Brian needs, no. Yeah. No, wait, Vicky doesn't need that much money. I'm debating. Well, okay. What we can do... I should be planning ahead. What do I need for... I need more charm. I need more charm for Vicky, and Brian needs just like a touch more money. And... I'm just looking. It needs like 1 more ounce of charm. Oh, man. Trying to go after the 2 rich girls with 2 different characters is just like, oh, it's a fight. But okay. Well, do I increase charm or do I give him like the money he needs and reach the threshold? I'm not sure. Okay. We'll tackle 2. Okay, let's go. No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, it's fine. I guess random gift. The shitter. Believe it or not, this is a very religious thing. God damn it, that was a complete accident. God damn it. Okay, well. Oh, well. I was gonna put Brian increase his charm. Vicky was gonna get her money threshold. Nope. This could have messed them up. Well, just see how the stats play out. Let's see. Boldness, fun. We actually have enough stats for Damien. With Vera or Amara. I suppose. Right. I should have thought about that. I think Oz needs more. No, Oz might. Well, Oz still needs a little bit of fun. Wait. No, Oz needs... No, Oz might be good? Okay, oh yeah, no, wait, Oz is good. Okay, that day during recess, start a half-hour rave. All Amara is doing is partying. You spot Juan, the magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him as such in simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him, and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain 2 fun. You're minding your own business when Damien comes rushing through, punching everyone who's minding their own business. Fuck, I'm so angry. I'm so angry I want to pull out my own skull out and eat it. I'm so angry I want to set the school on fire and then punch the fire in its fucking face. I'm so angry I want to spend years accumulating political capital so I can become the president and then use my nuclear codes to blow up the sun. Not too far off from the current administration. Ahem! And you standing in my way. Move before I punch you so hard you'll remember with melancholy the times when you could move without all your bones hurting. Oh no, violence incoming. Think fast. Joke's on you, pal. I'm a pragmatist. I avoid any kind of idealization of the past because it has no use and therefore I refuse feeling any kind of melancholy. No time to think of anything clever. Start dancing for no reason. I feel like they both would piss him off, but... Like, okay, pragmatist, this is too much words for him. This is action. You have no idea what to do, so you just start doing a silly dance. It is really, really silly indeed. Before you realize, all the classmates have joined you in your silly little dance. What the fuck? Move or I will kill you, dead noob! But, Damien, you can't deny they are actually moving. Yeah, and quite the moves they have. Clearly, even Damien can't fight against logic. Maybe you should move, Damien. Don't be a loser. Yeah, as you just said, here you move or you die. All your classmates start chanting, move or die, move or die. Ah! Damien, frustrated by the crazy, mindless, but joyful mob you've created, finally leaves. Still, from afar, you can see an eternal fire burning in the back of his eyes. But for now, you gain 2 boldness and 1 fun. Okay, the stats we needed for him. Okay, let's see, because we got enough fun for Polly, but we need boldness. We need boldness bad. So, we're going to the bathrooms. That day you visit the bathrooms taken number 2. Don't worry, there won't be any illustrations of that specific moment. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Look at you, you crazy bastard. You gain 2 boldness and probably a slight chance of 1 STD. But only slight. You're happily examining the shitty crayon drawing you got from the store, thinking about what kind of frame will enhance its childish colors and stupid composition, when Scott approaches you. Hey Oz, is that a picture? I love pictures. Coach says 1 picture is worth 1,000 words, and there are so many words I love, like pizza, and good, and boy, so a picture must be even better. What's your picture saying, bro? It looks like a little stick person holding hands with 2 big stick persons, and also there's a house and the sun has hair. Oh, is there like an alternate ending with that picture we got? You patiently explain to Scott that this is a picture of a family, and that those are solar rays, not hair.
Awesome, bro.
Oh, so those 2 big bros are protecting their little bro? I get it. What? No, you tell Scott that the 2 big stick figures are parents. Parents? Wow, so that's what parents look like. I totally have some parents, but, well, I never actually seen them. That's okay, though. Once a year, they sneak into our house in the middle of the night and leave me Christmas presents, because I'm a good boy and they love me.
What a noob.
I owe Jesse Cox's character. Ha! You baby! You still think parents leave Christmas presents in the middle of the night? That's a myth. It is? Yeah, everybody knows that all Christmas gifts are delivered by Santa Claus, a bearded home invader with lobster hands and a cookie fetish. But my parents think I'm a good boy. Psst, Oz, are you gonna stand there and let those douchebags ruin Scott's innocence? Distract him. Whoa, you know this is a serious situation if it's causing Vera to show empathy. Quick, divert Scott's attention by starting a discussion on the history and development of jazz music and art form. Make a silly face. I don't know how either of these would help. Silly face! Look, Scott, it's time you face the truth about your parents. Wait! Look at that funny face Oz is making! Scott, this is a really serious... Holy shit. That face is hilarious. How are they even doing that? I can do it too. You just gotta go like... Woof. I can't do it. My face isn't strong enough. I'm gonna have to hit the gym and do some chin-ups and facelifts.
Bye-bye.
Good thing we weren't talking about anything important. Otherwise, I'd feel bad about leaving like this. Later, pals. Phew, that was close. Nice work, Oz. And as for you, Wolfpack, the hell were you thinking? Sorry, I guess emotionally harassing our little cousin is our way of coping with our unstable home life. But you gotta admit, it's weird that Scott's been living with us and our grandma his whole life and still hasn't realized our parents aren't coming back. That interesting character connections. Yeah, I can relate to that. Maybe it would be better for him to accept the truth. I just don't think he's ready yet. You're right. Thanks for helping me keep the lie alive, Oz. You're a true bro. For your good deed and your incredible facial flexibility, you gain 2 creativity and 1 charm. Those aren't the things I need for Polly.
Let's go.
Okay, Vicky, the thing is, Vicky, well, no, Vicky needs money. So we are going to go to the library, because then Vicky will get, wait, just checking. Yeah, we'll get money. That day, he spent some time on the library's PCs, playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it's paid off, so fuck it. You gain 2 money. Okay, now we got our threshold as long as we don't lose any money. So we still gotta increase our charm to get Vera, and we gotta increase it by quite a bit. I go, oh, what if we buy an item? No, then we'll spend money. Well, let's see. No, we probably won't get it back enough unless... Okay. Between class periods, you discover a severed horse head in your locker. It has a note in its mouth telling you to meet Vera ASAP. I'm so glad you've come. I have another crime problem which would benefit from your insight. Thanks to your input, murder has cornered the market in app-based assassinations. And yet, the other crime lords don't take me seriously. Just because I'm not a 40-year-old man with a scary scar, those sexist morons think this is just a phase for me? Since when did having a killer body and flawless skin disqualify a girl from a life of crime? It's disgusting. How can I show these chauvinist goons what crime really means to me? Come on, think of something. You're my most trusted advisor. Quit crime. They'll come crawling back once they see how bad it is without you. Write a song about it. It'll help. I don't like either of these options. Hold on. I'm gonna cheat. Hold on a second. Okay, back. So... Yeah, sorry, I don't know if it came up on the mic. I heard my dog bark, and it's like, she usually doesn't bark. What happened? Oh, she just barked at one of the cats for sleeping too close to her. Oh, okay, but anyways, so, sorry, I'm gonna cheat, and so I looked up real quick. It's just sort of like, okay, I want to impress Vera, so what can I do? Okay, so yeah, it's like, it's not really based, you know, these aren't really based necessarily on, you know, the... you know, how they appeal to the character. They're stat checks based on, like, you know, what your stats are. And so I just looked it up. Quick crime is a charm stat check, and write a song is a creativity stat check. So, wait, I think I got this right. So, okay, so we're gonna try write a song. So, very well. I've always fancied myself a pop star, just without the singing. Basically, I've always fancied myself fabulous. Well, chop chop, get to work writing me a hit single that will show my true love of crime. One night of frenzied songwriting later, I like big crimes and I cannot lie. You motherfuckers can't deny. When a girl walks in with a mask on her face, sorry, I'm getting way too into her, with a mask on her face yelling, put the money in the briefcase, you get it done. Because if you don't, I swear I will end all your lives, and I fucking will. Don't test me. Wow, you're right. This song was a great idea. It even helped me rob this bank. Sorry, just like with the loud growl. The security footage of Vera's bank robbery becomes a #1 hit single overnight. She becomes too popular to prosecute. The other crime lords are forced to accept her devotion to crime, especially when she threatens to repeat a repeat performance of her single at every one of their safe houses. With all of disagreements mended, everyone decides to have a gang war to celebrate. You have 2 boldness and 1 fun. Okay. That weekend, something happened to Brian.
Sure.
You had the last weekend. You're practicing your moves against the invisible ninjas, who are totally real and totally after you, when you spy a much more visible threat. Yo, fuckhammer! I need your advice about something. Do you know what the most powerful force on Earth is? Stronger than anvils or swords or my 9-pack abs? It's love, and I think I might just be in it with your buddy Timmara. Ooh! And sure, love is already hardcore, just because the feelings are so strong and that's badass, but the love will be doubly as strong and badass if it turns out that Timmara is as hardcore as I think they are. And of course, there's really only one way to judge a person's true soul. Sorry, looking at something. You know them pretty well. Do you know what their inner murder weapon would be? Duh, of course you do. By which you mean you're happy to totally make it up on the spot. So now's the time to decide Timmara's fate. Fun, right? Don't be a dick unless you want to, in which case, totally go for it. Major cardiovascular disease. Amara is the ultimate murderer, the leading cause of death worldwide, and something capable of catching up to the tough motherfuckers who have survived everything else. An electric chair. That's how boring Amara is. Just a standard government-regulated death. Okay, like I said, it is funny how you could screw over your other players if maybe you were going after the same person or something. But no, that seems like a very positive answer. Damn, I wouldn't have even thought of that. If major cardiovascular diseases were a knife, they would be the sharpest and deadliest knife ever. If they were a sword, they would be 2 katanas. If they were a gun, they would be an atomic bomb. Wow, cardiovascular disease was raging in Amara this entire time. I never even knew it. Well, that's confusingly worded, to say the least. But luckily, since you were the one who started this metaphor, you know that Amara isn't likely to die. Unless they are dying to go to the prom with Damien, in which case, bam! You're welcome, Amara. And you gain 3 boldness for yourself. Alright. This feels like we did good with our buddy. Everybody choose a song. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. AJR's Inertia. I don't know, that's just what came to mind. Player decided based on how inadequate it would be for the song to start playing at your funeral. I mean, it kind of would be very fitting. Acoustic version, specifically. Alright, I think Amara is, like, good to go. Hot to trot.
Let's do this.
Because, yeah, just double-checking stats. We got no money, but we got enough fun, and... Wait, yeah, we got enough fun, we got enough boldness, we even have a surplus of boldness. I feel like with that interaction, we're good. I'm just checking something. Oh, man. Shoot. I'm just looking. It's like, oh, Oz can't get any, boldness from the bathrooms because they're taken up. Okay. Amber, we're just gonna send to the bathrooms.
Hey, stranger.
Let's just get the free gift. What the hell happened? Okay, if you horribly have if you are so horrible you have no friends, you can always make your own. Okay, I guess that just gave us a huge boost of creativity. Okay, I was just like worried. Oh shit. We just lost a lot of fun, or we lost 2 fun. God damn it. Aw, man. Okay, so we got like loads of creativity. I think we lost a lot of boldness too, and we lost fun. Okay, that's not good. Okay, Vicky. Okay, let's take a look at what Brian needs. Okay, because Vicky for Vera, we've got enough money for Vera. She only needs 8. We need a little bit more charm for 9, and we got enough smarts. But Brian needs, let's see. We need a little bit more money. We're just short on charm, but we could probably do just fine. Oh, wait, no. No, okay. Miranda, we need 10 money and 10 charm. We are a little bit shy on both because I messed up. Otherwise, we'd have a good surplus. But, okay. Oh, wait, no. Oh, damn it. Vicky's charm is pretty low. This isn't good, but I suppose we're going to go for it. Just increase our charm by playing basketball, but suddenly convince them not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose 5 mercy, and that stat might be useful in Monster Prom sequel, but it isn't now, and you gain 2 charm. I don't know if we'll make our quotas. I messed up my lap. Without warning, Vera pulls you aside and hisses in your ear. Oh my god, the stalkers are back. You follow her pointed finger and see a guy dressed in a white toga and winged sandals, facing away from you. He looks like a creep. He's been following me everywhere. He thinks I don't notice him checking me out in that mirrored shield he has, but I totally do. It's such a chore being this beautiful all the time. How am I ever going to get rid of him? Threaten to feed a damsel to a sea monster that'll distract him? He looks Greek. Why not bribe Zeus, king of the gods? I know it's like, God, who is it? Perseus? I'm trying to think of the mythology. It's been a while. I feel like that's a creativity option. I don't know. Or a smart option? He looks Greek? Ah, not so wealthy. With all the money left in your bank account, you go to the liquor store and buy a 40-ounce of King Cobra and some Pez. You pour it all in the parking lot and look expectantly at the sky. Lightning strikes you. Twice. Good God.
So
I'd
pathetic.
rather take my chances with a stalker than slum it with a poor person who doubles as a lightning rod. Because you blew all your money on the liquor store, man, you don't have any left over your hospital bills. You lose 2 bonus and 1 money. Man.
Sure.
Well, now you probably lost it. God damn it. Okay, library with Brian. You spend your time in library's PC managing your start kicker. You decide lots of people with a sensationalist video. To see lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You got 1,000 money, or 100,000 money, which equals 2 money. Yeah. You're intrigued by your new little toy when you feel the temperature oddly rising. As you catch are you catching a fever, or is it? Hey, dumbass, what's that?
Huh?
Why are you playing with that little guy taking a shit? Is it some kind of weird new G.I. Joe? Ah, a classic mistake. No, Damien, this is called a kaganor. You wouldn't know, of course. It means shitter. It's a religious thing from a Spanish religion of Catalonia. Wait, rewind. How is this poopy boy a religious thing? Well, you know about the nativity scene, right? Catholic people reenacting Jesus' birth and all during Christmas. Lame. Shut up. The thing is, Catalonia, Christmas builds the nativity scene for Christmas with Mary, baby Jesus, the animal, and of course, this random guy taking a shit nearby behind a bush or something. Sorry, it's so matter of fact. Is it some kind of prank or something? Oh no, it's a very serious thing amongst Catalans. If you want to make the nativity scene, you better include the... Sorry, just imagining. I'm just imagining just sort of like, just beautiful like paintings of like, the baby Jesus being born, Mary holding him in her arms, Joseph, standing over him, admiring the boy that may not be his biological son, but will still treat him as such, as a light from the stars above shine down on them. This guy in the background. Like log dangling down, or like already like pitched off. Okay. Okay. If you want to, it is culturally respectful thing to do. Respectful to whom? God damn it. This is priceless. Kaganor. Love it. The ultimate action figure. I mean it. Fucking beats the lameness out of Christianity and everything. One could say that, I guess. But what did these Catalan people decide to put a guy taking a shit next to the birth of Jesus Christ? Good question. Nobody knows. It's a tradition that has been there for centuries, but no one knows its origins. Catalan people just go for it because it has been done like that since forever. Nobody knows why they put this shitter next to Jesus, and yet they've done it for centuries? I must know. The intrigue is killing me. Ah! Wow, it really looks as if it was about to kill him by giving him a seizure. Maybe you can help solve that mystery. Catch a real shitter and interrogate him about it. Get into the mind of the shitter and reenact the scene. Yes. Before Damien's head implodes, you take both of him and lead him to your car. And just to be clear, by your car, I mean just a car, but fuck the concept of ownership, am I right? You drive to a nearby hospital and start looking for the place where pregnant women give birth to, usually, babies. What are we doing again? Dunno, it seems like another one of Brian's foolproof plans. Sure. You finally find a room with somebody giving birth to someone. Sorry, the concept is so funny. You finally find a room with somebody giving birth to a new someone, but a nurse blocks you from entering. You tell her you want to go in for totally legitimate reasons and really sell it by assuring her you absolutely won't be taking a shit in there. The nurse thinks and then replies, well, not taking a shit is one of the things we appreciate from people inside hospital rooms. You make a point. Whoa, lucky you. There's not only a woman giving birth to a baby in that room, but also an oddly placed bush just next to them. Who would have guessed? The woman is in the middle of labor, but you can see but you can see your presence is not calming her at all. Shh, relax. We're here because of science. We are not. Damien ignores Liam and focuses on relaxing the soon-to-be mother by patting her gently on her head and giving what you guess is the best attempt at small talk.
Yo.
So, having a baby, huh? I can relate. I mean, I was once a baby, you know. What about you? Did you used to be a baby too? The woman is very confused, but at least she's not staring at you now, which gives you some sense of intimacy to start pooping in the bush while looking at her during labor. The visual is so good. You know what? I refuse to describe the scene. You're the worst nightmare of any narrator, really. So flash forward. You three are grabbing a bite in the hospital cafeteria. That was very unnecessary. Liam, shut up. It's the miracle of life. Plus a rando taking a shit nearby, which probably is not the miracle of life, but maybe the byproduct of it. Who knows? Anyway, Brian, for some reason I forgot this wasn't Oz, so the fact that it's Brian is so much funnier. I can't with the suspense. Have you cracked the mystery of the Kaganer? What came to mind when reenacting the whole thing? You reveal it was just plain weird. Well, not plain weird, more like over-the-top weird. That's a shame, but it's not your fault. Your plan was brilliant. You're like the ultimate mastermind or something. But this seems to be the fucking mother of all mysteries. I think we have a long way ahead. Get ready and buy some snacks. I feel I will regret following you two into this. You bet you will, Liam. Yay, you win 2 smarts for witnessing the miracle of life, and 1 fun for taking such a good poop while you were at it. I guess. Okay. Oz, I don't know if I can get what I need for Polly. I need more boldness and more fun. I got enough fun, and as long as nothing goes wrong... Well, I can't even go... Damn it. Go rave, get a fun surplus. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks you what you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend like it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and... he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain 2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. Later, you head to the local pizza parlor to help Vera collect her protection money. You notice Scott moping around outside. Hey Scott, what are you doing outside the pizza parlor? Don't you normally prefer to be inside the pizza parlor? Well, it's all started when I did some research into wolf mommies and daddies. It turns out wolf parents are responsible for providing food for their children. Then it hit me. The pizza delivery guy provides almost all my meals. And you know what that means? I know what you think it means. It means the pizza delivery guy is my mother. What? Or maybe the pizza parlor itself is my mother. It's hard to be sure. Either way, I came here to reunite with my long-lost parent, and also get some free pizza, hopefully. But they threw me out. Apparently I'm not the first person to claim to be related to one of their employees in order to get free pizza. I don't want to be separated from my mama, though. Please, help me. Keeping Scott's misguided hopes alive may be trickier than I expected. But I just don't think he's ready for the truth. Do you think you could get the restaurant to give him a free pizza and say it's from his mother? Fuck it, you've got a flexible relationship with the truth anyway, and Scott seems to be sincerely invested in this. So you do the only reasonable thing. Convince the proprietors that you're a time traveler from the future and give free pizza to Scott is the only way to stop the pizza uprising. Act like an entitled piece of shit until they give you a free pizza. I feel like these are both bold and charm related. I'm not good in either. Bold! Not so bold. Oh, hell yeah, you love making a scene. You kick in the doors of the pizza place and start flipping tables. I don't have any legitimate complaint, you scream, but I'm a social media influencer and I deserve a pizza. We don't just give free pizzas to every influencer who comes in here and starts flipping tables, says the manager. If we did, we'd be broke. Eat crust, tiny dick, you howl. Oh, sorry. Eat crust, tiny dick, you howl. Give me a pizza or I'll burn this place to the fucking ground. Don't you dare threaten my mom! Scott punches you so hard your skeleton comes out. You weren't even sure you had a skeleton. Fuck. You appear to have lost your skeleton. I can put it back for you, but it's gonna cost you. God damn Vera and her for-profit surgical schemes. You got your bones back, but you lose 2 fun and 1 money. Well, I didn't lose my surplus of fun. Player orders decided based on how early you would die during a zombie apocalypse. Start debating now. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I'm in the middle. I probably wouldn't be the first, but I don't think I'd be the first to die. I don't think I'd be the last one to survive. Like, I know how to rough it and tough it out, but I think I would just crack eventually. I'd be too stressed, and I'd feel bad for everything I do to survive.
Let's go.
Okay, well, this is just, like, appealing to people, so I guess we can just have... Hold on, the dog wants outside again. What's up? Okay, hold on. Okay, back. Sorry, lots of pauses, but we're close to the wrap-up. Okay, it's also taking way longer than I meant it to, but we're continuing on. We should be almost there. Okay, so, Vicky, let's send him over to Vera? Probably won't be able to pull it off! You approach Liam and Vera at their table, but before you can sit down, Vera holds up a hand.
Pathetic.
Stop. This is the cool people table. Where only cool people are allowed. I would agree with what Vera just said, but agreeing is something only uncool people do. Wouldn't you agree, Vera? Nice try, Liam, but I think we're getting away from the point. This interloper still wants to sit with us. Well, if she wants to sit with us, she's going to have to prove she is as cool as we are. But without, like, trying to prove it. Trying is so uncool. So, what's it going to be? I guess I'll be going then, because there's no way anyone could ever be as cool as Liam. Let me ask you this. Would an uncool person be giving Vera 50 monster dollars right now? I don't have that, but I can try. Okay, you're cool. What? Money can't buy coolness? Really? Let me consult my list of things money can buy. Let's see. Ore, organs, obedience, and there it is. Coolness. Why is coolness in the O section of your list? Because it's not a real list. I pretended there was a list in order to fuck with you. Okay, that's pretty cool. Speaking of cool, while I can't currently accept cash for campaign finance reasons, I'll remember this favorably in the future.
Oh,
Perhaps I'll
not
call you on you later for other favors. You hope those favors are sexual in nature, but you don't say that because that is not a cool thing to say. Even not in a monster school. Okay. Damn. I just realized. I could really roll the dice. Okay, I just gotta check, because I got enough fun, I need a little bit more boldness for Polly, and if I play my cards right next round, I might have enough. So, I'm gonna try another round to try and get Polly's attention. Polly and Miranda sit together, surrounded by Miranda's customary crowd of serfs. So, wait, you actually got serfs who eat for you? Well, of course. I find eating to be terribly undignified, so I almost never do it. Well, me neither. What other kinds of crazy serfs have you got? Well, I have a serf to go to the bathroom for me, a serf to experience difficult emotions for me, and a serf for keeping my silverware in alphabetical order. I even have a surfing serf for standing on top of whenever I go surfing. Or for standing on top of whenever I go surfing. Wow, that's a lot of serfs. It's a fair amount. The only limit is my imagination. Unfortunately, my imagination serf imagined a way to escape from serfdom, so now I'm all out of ideas. Well, I'm sure with the help of Oz, we could probably think of a dope new kind of serf. Oh, is that so? I can't wait. Well, you're on the spot now. What will it be? Oh, Miranda, you should get a puppy serf. It's not an actual serf. It's just like a 50 cute dogs. You should get a party serf. Polly, a serf to experience your hangovers for you. Yeah, I think that appeals to Polly. A serf? For me? I couldn't possibly. Why not? I do it all the time. But isn't it wrong to make someone else experience the negative consequences of your actions? Well, like I said, I do it all the time, and Father says I can do no wrong. Therefore, it's probably fine. Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Let's hire a dude to deal with my withdrawal symptoms. Hire? Polly dearest, we don't pay our serfs. We don't? Sweet deal. Polly hires the burliest hangover serf she can find, and the two of you go out for the night of your lives. The serf is dead in the morning from the epic hangover, but the memories are well worth the second-degree manslaughter.
Sure.
Okay, because Brian's kind of in a pickle.
Give me your money.
Screw it. Brian, we already got the random gift. Shit. Find the tampon. I feel like that maybe affected me worse than I thought. Crap. What did I need for... Oh, damn it. That ruined my charm. Shit. It's fine. I did not think that through. I forgot I already got him the random gift. It was the... Because it's like, I want to impress Damien one more time. What are you doing? You mess with me, then you try to sit at my table? Go away and get ready to die, fuckhead. You just eat in the corner in silence. Will you die soon? Who knows? Meanwhile, nothing else happens. And if you think this is unfair, next time, don't try to sit at the table of a person who has expressed his desire to murder you. Totally not a smart move. Oh, that's it? Everybody chooses a brand. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before clicking. I got Pepsi next to me. I think I said that before. Players decided based on how silly a mascot for the selected brand would be. The selected brand already has a mascot. Compared to the imaginary mascots of the other brands, start debating now. I mean, the new Pepsi logo is kind of dumb looking. Okay, well, I think I screwed up.
Sure.
Yeah, I am not gonna be able to boot unless I get really lucky. Okay, let me double check something real quick. Okay, unless I get like I charm and then get like a bonus that increases my charm again, I can maybe make it with Miranda, but that's not likely. Vicky for Vera also needs more charm than I can get from that, so that probably isn't gonna work out either. Damn it. She also doesn't have the money now because I screwed that up. So I don't think Vicky is going to end up with Vera. Might as well just send her to the... Oh, no shop. Let's see. If I... Sorry, I keep hearing stuff. Keep hearing noises tonight as if I need that. Okay. Oz. Okay, for Polly, I got enough fun. I need, if I do one round of boldness and hanging out in the bathrooms, I'll break even, and I just hope it's enough. And meanwhile, I think, I don't know what happened with, like, Damien there. I think we just, like, maxed him out, so I think... Amara is good to go with Damien. We got enough boldness. We got enough fun. Our fun went down. That's right. Shit. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. That's right. I lost fun, because of the stupid... Okay. Amara's got to go to the rave. Okay. I keep hearing a noise, and I think it's my cat snoring behind me. Okay. Yeah, the random items really screwed me, and I lost a turn by having Brian go to the shop. But, okay. I'm just thinking. I'm trying to, like... Okay. Oz has to go there. Vera has to go... Or Amara has to go there. We're not gonna have enough money, or enough charm, or enough smarts. Brian has enough... Well, okay. I think our best bet, we're gonna try... Brian increases charm again and see if we get another one. Whoops. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. You explain to her that many ways you think she's unique and wonderful while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing and gains a sense of self-worth. You gain 1 BFF. Sadly, she's not part of this game, so that's beautiful friendship will take place off screen. And 2 charm. Unless we get another thing that gives us charm, you're having a very interesting argument with Liam on which would be Plato's favorite emoji, were he to know what emojis are. You narrowed it down to alien face emoji and paella emoji when Damien interrupts you.
What's up?
Hey, I hereby summon the Shitter Squad. Is this still going? Please don't call us that. I will submit your petition to the higher power. Higher powers, Liam. But now let's focus on what's really important, the Kaganer. So I did some research on these Catalan people and their traditions, and oh boy, they fucking rock. Each tradition was more badass than the last. They do this thing called Kalaktatut, where they eat these Calcott onions with their fucking hands while drinking wine in the most ludicrous ways, because fuck glasses and silverware. Also, there are these Corfox things where they basically dress as devils and run down the street holding pitchforks that end in fireworks while dancing to the drums. They're fucking savages. And then I found that the other thing called Castellers, which is a thing they do in their festivals where they build human towers just because they can. Who knows why? My safest bet is that it's either a pure display of power or an attempt to reach the sun to punch it in its fucking face. Radical, right? The more I research, the more I love these Catalan people. Fucking awesome weirdos, but no clue about the Caganer thing. Still a mystery how they started putting a guy taking a shit next to Jesus Christ. Did you know that a few years ago, the Barcelona government even tried to ban the Caganer from the city nativity scene, and the Catalan people were so angry that they forced the government to refrain from this decision? They fought the establishment to keep a random guy taking a shit next to Jesus, and they won.
Whoa, that's crazy!
Can I just marry an entire religion? Or at least have casual sex with it? Probably not. Then I need to satisfy my urges by unveiling this fucking massive mystery, Liam. But how? I mean, even if the tradition has been there for the last several centuries, we don't even know if it's the real depiction of what happened 2,000 years ago during the Christ's birth. You're right. We have to travel to Spain. Spain? Well, the tradition is from Catalonia, but the scene depicted is from Belen, Israel. To Israel, then! Probably a bad time for it for many reasons. Before you know it, you're in Israel, with these two monsters. Honestly, we're not as bad of a monster as Netanyahu. Moving on. You're excited because everyone knows Israel is the most romantic country bordering on the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, now what? We should have thought this through before buying those plane tickets. Go to Belen and check out the security cameras to know once and for all if the guy taking a shit while Mary was giving birth to Jesus. Go to Belen and collect all the shits in the vicinity in order to discover the true identity of the shitter. That is probably the better idea. It's funnier. Not so fun. Great thinking as usual, Brian. I think you can technically label it as some sort of thinking. Liam, shut up. We need less talking and more collecting shit. Like literal shit. Why is this my life? Yes, you go and collect shit together in the middle of Israel, because this is how your life too. Okay, I think this is enough shit, guys. But you're startled by a loud scream. What are you doing, you rascals? Leave my shit! A very angry farmer raises a pitchfork at you. Don't you dare steal my shit! That shit is from my children and for their children of my children. My grandkids will one day go to university thanks to that shit. Oh no, grab as much shit as you can and run! I hate you. I hate all of you. You three start frantically running from the angry farmer, who keeps chasing you while demanding that you return his shit. You're grabbing as much poop as you can while running like your life depends on it. It's always the same with you rascals. Trespassing on old Yosef's property and stealing his fine shit. Not this time. Not under my watch. It takes you 4 hours of intense running while grabbing poop, but you manage to lose the angry farmer. I thought we were done for there, guys. But we did it. Look at all the shit we've grabbed with ourselves. We grab with ourselves. We can be hella proud. I'm in a place far away from any semblance of pride, Damien. Whatever. Let's bring this shit somewhere we can analyze it. Surprisingly, you find a lab specializing in analyzing shit for a very reasonable price. After a montage of scientists doing very scientific things, like looking at a microscope and mixing weird-looking liquid, they return with their final shit analysis. Let me see. Joseph Kaplan. This is that farmer? Oh, so it seems we stole literally his shit. No, what have we done? We've ruined poor Yusuf's life for no good reason. We're the lowest of low, guys. No, Netanyahu is still in the country. Okay. I'm not backing down from that, but it's true. Also, we've come all the way to Israel just to grab some poop with our hands and run from a farmer for hours. This is for sure not my finest hour. Damien is, for once, desolated by this consequences of his acts, while Liam is massively annoyed. This trip to Israel hasn't been what you would call worth it. You lose 2 fun and 1 creativity. Well, we tried. Vicky, I got no solutions for you. Yeah, we're gonna be short of, I suppose, get a surplus of smarts. That day you learn a ton of spells that are as cool as they are seemingly useless. A spell to renew sticker stickiness. A spell that turns chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. A spell to gain +2 smarts. You actually use that last spell and you gain 2 smarts. Your mind's barely on what you're doing, all you're really concerned about is your situation with Vera. Throughout her latest gang war, you've been her closest and most trusted advisor, maybe too close. You're worried Vera's become so dependent on your advice, she's blind to your true romantic intentions. If only you had the courage to tell her how you really feel. After all, you didn't want to end up in the advisor zone. You don't want to. You're so lost in thought of unrequited love, you hardly notice Vera sneaking up on you. Maybe that's also because of the invisibility cloak you helped her pick out. There you are. I was just going to pick you up. We've got a date tonight. A date? Then perhaps your affections aren't unrequited. With the heads of Monster City major crime factions to celebrate the end of the latest gang war. You're such a good and loyal advisor, I couldn't imagine going without you. Right, of course. Trying to hide your disappointment, you accompany Vera to the peace conference. But soon. You can have horse racing, but if you think I'm giving up murder monopoly, you've got your head so far up your ass it popped back up through your shit shirt collar. I read that wrong. Larry, the actual crocodile, snaps his fangs. Gunbozo Gianetti, the deranged clown assembly, honks in disapproval. Timmy, the knife baby, chooses rattle menacingly. All right, you scumbag, settle down. But it's too late. Larry the Croc unveils a wicked machine gun. Gumbozo makes a rocket launcher out of twisted balloons, and Timmy the Knife Baby produces a lot of knives. Hey, advisor, a little help here? If you don't save Vera now, you'll never have a chance to confess your feelings. So you take a deep breath and... okay, confess your feelings? Kiss Larry the Croc on his big croc mouth. I don't think we can pull off any of these. Confess my feelings. Yay! With no thought to the danger you're in, you turn to Vera and bare your soul. You confess that you've been advising this whole time, not out of love of crime, but out of love for her. I don't know what to say, particularly because I'm in the middle of a very tense standoff. But the tense standoff suddenly becomes tender as the underlings to the other crime lords follow your example. Larry the Croc Salamander's sidekick admits to years of repressed longing. Gunbozo's chauffeur climbs out of his tiny car and begs his boss to give their love a chance. And Gunbozo's second chauffeur does the same, and so does his third chauffeur, and so on, because it's a clown car. Timmy the Knife Baby's wet nurse confesses a fatal attraction to her little lord. Gunbozo's various chauffeurs jealously fight for his love, killing each other in the process. Timmy the Knife Baby is a baby, and so has his wet nurse arrested for being a pervert. I was gonna say... Larry the Croc, being an actual crocodile, marries a salamander sidekick and lives happily ever after. At least until Vera mows everyone down with a Tommy gun. Well, there's the last obstacle to my complete domination taken care of. Thanks for the distraction. You know, all this time I thought you weren't attracted to me. I thought your interests were purely professional. But it turns out that your love was even more useful to me than your professional interest. I'll take it. While still simultaneously taking control of the city's entire criminal underworld. It looks like love really does conquer all. As Vera's most trusted advisor and love interest, you gain 2 smarts and 1 money. Still don't break even with the charm, but, you know.
All right.
Okay, Oz, let me double check. Just to be sure. I want to make sure I get this. Because, yeah, for Polly, 7 boldness, 12 fun. You only have 5 boldness. This will take us over the boldness threshold, as long as we don't lose any stats. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of your hair comb. God bless the Monster Scouts and all the idiotic scenarios that they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathroom, you've totally gained 2 boldness. Suddenly you see Polly vomit ectoplasm all over her cell phone. You rush to help her. Oh, that's cute. I got my 97th hey as an opening line on horny dating app. I just had to puke out of pure boredom. Hey, what am I supposed to do with hey? Whatever happened to reaching out to someone with a fierce dick pic? People are just copy-pasting hey and sending it to every monster that looks halfway interesting. What about you? Are you a hey person too? I hope not. If you read the horny dating app profile of fun-loving spectral delight such as myself, what would you say to me? You're beautiful. Are you drugs? Because I want to do you all night long. I don't want to ruin this, so I'm gonna cheat again. I hope this, like, option comes up. This is probably too, like, you know, obscure. I don't know if that's off-putting because they're drugs, but I don't know if she would find that charming. Shoot the shot? Hell yeah, drugs! Okay. That's a great opening line. Also, let's do drugs. You wake up in an indiscriminate amount of time later, feeling like shit, but happy about it. So like unicorn shit, where it's rainbows or something. When you run into Polly later, she's grinning like a lunatic, and it's clear something went down. Maybe one of you. Hey there, cutie patootie. I had the best time the other night. We should really do all this again sometime, and I mean all of it, even the zoo animal style stuff. You left a couple of things at my place. I put them outside your locker. With that, Polly disappears, leaving you to wonder exactly what transpired between you and what article of clothing you left behind. But when you open the box marked Oz, all you see are a pair of handcuffs and the last surviving Brasecki pigeon. Neither of these things are yours, but you would hate for Polly to think you're lame. Apparently, when she said zoo animal stuff, she meant stealing a bird. Damn, worth a shot. So it seems like maybe you guys didn't so much have sex, but she clearly wants to spend more time with you. So, hell yeah! You go home with a huge grin and a new pair of handcuffs. And the last surviving... Whoops! What was that last surviving... what was the last surviving Brasecki pigeon? You should be more careful with your belongings. What was the last... Sorry. Irrelevant. You gain Polly's admiration in 2 charm and 1 fun. I think we got her?
Do this.
Okay. Amara need a little more fun. Right? It's 7 fun, 7 fun, 14 boldness. Have some fun. That's all she's done, or they've done most of this time. You're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that he won't ever be as fun as Bob the scary clown. You accept the challenge, you go straight to Bob's, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really? Do you think that's how this works? Well, it is. You gain 2 fun from poor Bob. Despite everything else happening around you, you're just solving some Sudokus. But your mind is constantly going back to Damien. Stupid, sexy Damien and his idiotic short temper. You think he could have even been your sweetheart, but he seems more focused on being angry 24/7. For God's sake, he's the kind of guy that could get angry at a banana. As a matter of fact, your daydreaming is interrupted by the feral screams of Damien, who seems to be insulting an actual banana. You stupid yellow fruit! What's your deal? Do you think you're richer in potassium than me? No one is richer than potassium than Damien fucking LaVey. Is he even for real? Stupid sexy Damien. No, you need to put a stop to this nonsense before it escalates into arson somehow. Defend the banana's honor, eat the banana. I feel like eating the banana is the way to go. I just don't want to blow it with him. Hold on. See if I can... Does it pop up? Okay. Sorry, I found like a quick description. I didn't even open a thing. Apparently it's bold to eat the banana. You get closer to Damien in a very cool and quiet way. True to yourself. What does that mean? You or another player has been true to yourself and always chose the right option. Congrats. Okay, somebody got it right. You get closer to Damien in a very cool and quiet way. Huh? Why don't you mind your own business, noob? But you don't mind your business. You eat the banana instead. What? Oh, look at Damien. He's losing his shit again. Yeah, he's always bullying that banana, but it seems he's all bark and no bite. Not like Amara, huh? Indeed, Amara seems to be all bite for sure. Kinda sexy. It is alluring, being all bite, not the bullying. Bullying is never alluring nor sexy. True that, unless you're bullying a banana. I mean, who cares? That's just stupid. Damien is stupid. Hashtag winners don't bully bananas, they just eat them. Hashtag Damien is a stupid banana bully. Ugh, not again! This is it! This is the last time you dare fuck with me, you bastard! On prom night, we're going to share a very special dance. Spoiler alert, it will hurt. Ooh, that's a prom fight. That's a prom fight on prom night. Damien versus Amara. Instant classic. Interesting. I might attend. Damn right! You will have tickets to watch how I reduce Amara's bones to a sad, shapeless pulp. Yes, free tickets. Hashtag prom fight on prom night. And so you've led yourself to your own potential death. Nice. At least you gain 3 boldness for doing so of your own volition. Okay. The moment of prom draws near. Okay, who will you ask to prom? The problem is, I don't know if maybe a surplus of points or certain things can tip the scales in our favor. So I'm gonna commit to my decisions. So, okay. Yeah, Miranda, 9 hearts. I don't know how many hearts we got with these characters. But Brian with Miranda. I go, maybe we could go for Scott? I just don't know. I'm taking a shot. Okay, with Miranda, it's 9 hearts, 10 charm, 10 money. We are short on charm, and we got enough money? We'll see. Ask Miranda the prom. Let's give it a shot. I don't know if there's maybe like an excess of points can maybe like change something for us. Vicky with Vera, considering how that ended, with like, you know, us proclaiming our love. I don't know if that does a sway. We're giving it a shot. Vicky and Vera. Oz. Polygeist. Come on. We got this one. We should. I hope we have enough hearts. I don't know how to quantify that. We have 7 boldness. We have 14 fun, which we need 12 of. I'm hoping. Come on. Come on. Fear and Ghost Girl. And Amara, Damien, for sure. I feel very confident about that. I feel like maybe I feel hit and miss.
Sure.
Brian, let's go. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Yuck.
Eek! My sisters told me I could get disease if I dated commoners. Stuff like crabs or poverty. I must decline. Worth a shot. It all seemed pretty bleak, but you're a natural fighter, so you fought. For the right to marry your own hand, since that seemed like your last chance at finding love. Yay! Yep, okay. Come on, Oz! You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. No, come on! It's not you, it's me. And by that, I mean it's you. See ya! God damn it! The failure haunted you the rest of your life, and you never moved on because of a total and constant failure. You never succeeded at anything again. Except for that time you won at Monsters Got Talent. Your talent was being a failure at love. It astonished everyone how bad you were at romance. God damn it. Not any less sad, though.
Let's do this.
This one has to work out, right? Like, I'm guessing it was like I was short on hearts, and I don't know how many I needed or how many I got from that. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom? I guess we can get so wasted we end up burning stuff down, right? That sounds like a rad date to me. Let's burn stuff down together till dawn. Prom was great. Finally. Casanova. You or another player got your very first prom date. Let's take a pic of it. Okay, it finally worked out. Out of, you know, all our potential date options, we finally got one. You crashed your limo into the wall of the school, and it was the best entrance ever. Everybody had a great time dancing under the lovely light of a car on fire.
Let's go.
Yeah, this is definitely not going to pan out. Prom? You know what, my dear advisor? I think lately I'm focusing too much on all our crime adventures. It's nice to be rich and feared. But what's the point if I don't get to enjoy life from time to time? So I have the feeling prom night could be a great way to unwind. What do you advise me to do? And then she winks at you. That's so rare when you don't even have art of her doing it. Also because she has an eye covered. In the end, you and Vera had a lovely evening together.
That will teach them.
Followed by lots of thrilling crime adventures. Okay, I guess alternate ending. So not so much prom, but we still got with Vera with Vicky. Vera starts falling for you. She values how you respect her individuality and even supports her career by being her trusted advisor. The two of you do a great job of juggling between partners in both love and crime, mostly because Vera's great at everything she does, or so she reminds you constantly. Also, she reminds you that the two of you may be partners in love, but in crime, you're still superior and advisor. But that's Vera for you, and under all that ferocious confidence, you can also perceive a deep respect for you. So beautiful. Crime is always the answer. Well, I guess hit and miss. Okay. Out of 2022, yeah. Okay, 1 new secret ending, 30 new events, 30 new outcomes. Yeah, Vicky, best at actually learning something at school. Yeah, she just went to class because there was nothing else to do. Miranda's quote, this was a pleasant school, if only a bit over water-ish for my taste. Well, at least it worked out for somebody. I was so confident. You know, my self-insert Oz getting with Ghost Girl. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Liam and Scott co-wrote a weird, cheesy fanfic of Two Lights that actually became unexpectedly popular, to the point it turned into a well-known novel of its own. Damn, they made their own 50 Shades. Half of the characters are shirtless, for all the right reasons. Miranda got a job being a princess of her kingdom, which was actually kind of her job already. Well, you don't see her complaining about it. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Some haters once said adult life would put that mean bitch in her place. But you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own bitch. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. Yeah, we missed out on, like, Damien, like, figuring out the backstory of the shitter, but, you know, that's how it goes. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left, and once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. We tried. We almost made that one picture come true of... Damn, Liam's so lucky. I'm so bummed. It's like, God, we were so close with Polly. Like, we only just put it over the edge, but I guess it still wasn't enough. Man. Okay, at least Amara got with Damien, so we finally had one successful prom date. So, you know, we did our best. You know, I still want to do a run where I get Polly. I know I spent a lot of time with her and we've had a lot of interactions. I should really focus on other characters like Zoe and Calculester. Honestly, Oz and Zoe would be a fun combination. Cthulhian Nightmare and Concept of Fear. Perfect. It's just like, I like Polly. Come on. Oh, I didn't just realize John Bailey's in this? And again, I just find the idea funny of Dopey Brian getting with rich girl Miranda, but I guess it didn't work out. Like, okay, I'm debating. Because I could do another run of this. I'm short on time, and it's like, okay, this has been fun. Because I could do this for so long, it takes forever to get, like, a thing done. But, alright. I almost recreated this picture. Come on, everyone hanging out, Oz and Polly, damn it. No day feels rainy with you. Alright, I feel like that's like a special card for, you know, making it work with them. Unlock 9 new images in the gallery. Okay, that's it. Alright, but at least we can see, like, whoops. Like the different combos coming together. But I wanted to get one with Polly! I know, I didn't get any new ones. I should maybe do another video and, like, really diversify. I want to do one where Oz gets with Polly, but maybe I'll take a break from that. I want to keep playing. Like, I got other stuff to move on to. I want to do this again. We got a couple new Polaroids. Yeah, that's so cute. Alright, I might change up, you know, my options next time. Because I want to do another run, but I feel like I got enough footage for what I want to do. So, I just needed one more run just to, like, get certain things rolling, so... Here we go. Because by the time this goes up, or, you know, I probably should get these up sooner rather than later, but I'm working on a new backlog collection video, so yeah, this is going to be one of the objects of it. So I want to get a little more footage to get another run in, to at least have one successful date, and we got it. So, I feel good about that, at least. At least it's something. So I might do another run, and we might change it up. Like, maybe go for... you know, Zoe, Calculester, just try characters I haven't really pined for yet, and just see where it goes. Get the Brian and Scott thing going, because gym bros sounds fun. But okay, with that, we'll wrap up here for right now. Next time we continue, we will carry on, and we will try again, or at least we'll probably carry on. I probably want to keep doing more, but I got what I need. But yeah, this is a fun game, the roguelike aspects. I just wish they were more transparent about getting hearts for characters. I'll have to double check if there's if there's a threshold, or maybe for over certain stats, or you gotta have certain things go. I bet there was one thing I messed up with Zoe, and I bet that's what killed our relationship. Damn it. Okay, we'll figure it out another time. So, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.